All right, next match is ReVeNGe versus Kidmaster. Kid showed some really good footwork in his first match, and ReVeNGe is on his game today. I definitely was not as GLA. GLA Demolition General versus USA Laser. Kid, when he originally joined our group, was very headstrong United States. Absolutely very diehard US. So I'm hoping to see some good effort out of him. ReVeNGe, pretty darn skilled GLA player. He absolutely had me by the chutzpah. He absolutely had me running with all that long range, and I had no way to get around that. So anyway, I'm hoping to see a really good clean match here. Economics going on. Command center sold. I doubt Kid will sell his command center. Kid's taking a little bit of time to get his supplies up. It does look like ReVeNGe is going to have a bit of an up on that. Of course, the United States traditional, the spy drone right there, is going to give him some good surveillance. Of course, for ReVeNGe, we're also seeing some quick expansion here in the south. I'm going to guess that's going to be supply center, tunnel network, that kind of a thing. All right, Kid's got his economy coming on. Oh, he's gonna straight rush. Interesting. Interesting stuff. I'm not too sure how effective that's going to be against a GLA player, but we're going to see very soon, I'm sure. I really wish I could see how much stuff is inside of stuff. Like tunnel networks, Chinooks, that kind of thing. All right, so Kid's first push, rushing immediately. If he can take out like an arms dealer or something solid, that would really, that would really take a hit into ReVeNGe's cash flow. Or at least his bank account, I should say. Alright, and Kid drops. Oh! Alright. That hurt for sure. Yeah, Kid's not going to get enough damage done to make this worthwhile. Yep, and that attack is quickly knocked down. Bit of an investment for Kid to do that early. Now the problem is with that, and with ReVeNGe not really, shrugging it off pretty much. This kind of opens up a couple things for ReVeNGe to do. I'm only seeing one supply center for ReVeNGe, and I'm seeing two for Kid. Kid is at full capacity. Having two Chinooks is what makes that count the most. All right, here is a bit of a rush from ReVeNGe. And that's a dozer down. Oh, Kid noticed it. Kid noticed it. He's going, he's going, he's going. That's the barracks offline. And that guy just killed himself. Okay, not too bad of a strike from ReVeNGe. It's about what I would have expected. I would have expected that dozer to be gone. But, whatever. Can't ask for everything. Kid is sitting on a good chunk of change. Could switch over to War Factory or Air Force, depending on how he wanted to do it. Air Force. Okay, interesting. As the laser general, not too sure how effective that's going to be, but that's interesting all the same. ReVeNGe still getting some good scouting down here. Yeah, since GLA doesn't have a lot of the radar capabilities and all the other stuff. Okay, now he's switching over to War Factory. Since GLA doesn't have a lot of the surveillance and stuff that China and United States does, that was pretty excellent right there by ReVeNGe. GLA has to be very maneuverable. Got to be searching around, got to figure out what's around, that kind of a thing. Kind of surprised I'm not seeing a laser lock, but that actually takes care of it all the same. Terrorist is still on point. It's going to deal its damage. They kind of waddle to me. Just looks like they're waddling. And he just blew it up anyhow. Kid's sitting on some serious coin, and now ReVeNGe is getting his economy online. I count two supplies, but actually ReVeNGe has two other ones locked down, ready to go. Okay, ReVeNGe is taking it smart, just trying to hunker down, keep up the surveillance kind of stuff. Kid is switching over to the traditional RockV, which is the rocket infantry and the Humvee combination. What makes that really powerful, if you're not familiar, is there are fire ports inside of there. And that's really what works. Giving those infantry the extra armor, the speed, and the mobility. That's really what pays out for that. Now, even though Kid's had the economic advantage, he's going to have to do some serious work to really make sure he gets ReVeNGe down. How much cash are we sitting on? 3,500. About 3,000 there as well. Wow, 2 promotions just like that. Kid countering with the Humvees. I did not see what's in it. It looked like he had 2 Rangers in one and 3 Rocket Infantry in another. So we'll be able to we'll see what that's all about. But there's enough firepower you can cram into a Humvee to do some serious damage. And it looks like Kid is just literally chasing that thing. Oh, and I think ReVeNGe misclicked there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure ReVeNGe misclicked trying to get the attack on. Okay, Kid is now pushing forward in force. Ooh, unfortunately for him, ReVeNGe has quite a repertoire. He's got to evacuate those Humvees right now. Okay, good move. He just bought himself a ton of extra firepower evacuating those troops. If you don't evacuate them out of the Humvee, they simply die. Excellent work, excellent effectiveness, just because evacuating those units really helps. Not too bad of a strike out of Kid. He got a barracks. He pulled down a bunch of ReVeNGe's units. And ReVeNGe is actually doubling up his economy as we speak. And there we go. That was the work of the flashbang for the United States Ranger. Played out well there. Unless Kid has a backup economic strategy and goes strat center supply drops or something, this is going to be a real hard economic push for him. Considering, yeah, like I said, right now, ReVeNGe has twice the economy as Kid. Assuming he gets all the workers. But he's got all the plots for it. Kid taking another swipe at it. He runs over those workers, that would really even this out. And that's what I was afraid of, yep. And because he didn't evac, you see exactly what happened. All the troops just die, which is a bigger problem. Considering you're taking a unit with low armor, and you're really beefing up the cost of the unit. And what do we see here? Strat Center. Okay, so we're starting to see a better mobilization of units and such. Now, I don't think I've seen another spy drone except this one. Spy drones are not only a great offensive unit, but, you know, trying to give you sight of the enemy. It's not offensive. I take that back. It can be used to scout, but 9 times out of 10 you see people using it in the enemy base. It's also very helpful in your own base, because it gives you a lot of really good sight, detect stealth, and the whole 9. Let's see, I'm sure more terrorists are going to come out of this thing. Oh, just regular troops. That shuts down the dozers. That's 1,000. Okay, he canceled the strat center. Good move for Kid. And that ends that. Oh, looks like he got a successful evac in there. Okay. Kid has enough gear right now. This could really turn this around. Ambulance, good choice. That's going to help everything get repaired. Battle drones is what he went for. Those extra battle drones are a bit expensive. A kid's sitting on $12,000 right now. Why 2 more dozers have not come out of his command center and started rebuilding, I have no idea. Even a fire base here or there would help. But it's also good to see Kid snatched up that oil. That's good. That finder's fee gets him the $1,000 back he invested for capture. Now, the problem is I don't like this. I don't like this. It's a conga line. Only one unit at a time is going to become a threat. So these units have to either bunch up or clump up or something. There we go. Okay, so Kid's giving a better move order. Okay, that's better. Yep. Kid absolutely shreds that artillery unit. Oh, he's got to evac. He's got to evac right now. There you go. Okay. Much more effective with those infantry. The thing is, if he didn't go for the palace, he could have actually done significantly more damage coming through this way, but the palace really pulled its weight. Looks like he is still gunning for that palace. And will he destroy it? He does destroy it. Alright, so mission accomplished there. I don't know what that toxin tractor was doing, but it was not his job. Kid's doing a pretty significant amount of damage here. I'm pretty impressed with that rush, especially going after the palace. Pretty quiet on this battlefield. Kid is still gonna hammer those rock Vs. And I'm really hoping pretty soon there's a change in strategy here. I mean, it's a good strat, but the thing is, ReVeNGe is just too hunkered down right now. Now, I do know the Laser General does not get artillery. Yeah, Laser General or Air Force. I think it's Laser General that doesn't get... There we go, A10. Something to deal significant damage from afar. That's what you're looking for. Not too bad. Good collateral. Not enough to finish it off, but good collateral damage. Enough to screw up his mining for a little bit there. Or his harvesting. And Kid is just ready to go for this. Now, before his next attack, I really hope he takes the 5 seconds it's going to be until he can enact Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy is one of the battle plans from the Strat Center. And that allows for better range for your units. It's more armor, better range, better damage. Pretty much. So... Okay, long-term economy is what we're talking about. ReVeNGe coming in here with the same nonsense he hit me with last game. Of that long range. And these guys look pretty upgraded. Are they fully upgraded? No, just they have the double ammo. You can tell because there's a physical difference between one that does have double ammo and one that doesn't. There's a whole nother rack of rockets up there. Alright, now Laser General does get Avengers cheaper. So I'm really hoping to see 1 or 2 Avengers. That will really, really help Kid. He's got to get that one out of there. Oh, wow. What luck. Okay, supply drop for Kid, which is important because he's running out of cash. And another one coming up. Yeah, that oil is only going to last so long. Alright, let's take a look at ReVeNGe. I've been working on Kid's base this entire time. Fortifications like crazy. Palace is up there now. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult to unseat ReVeNGe, considering the tunnel networks, I'm sure, are full of fun things. Just full of fun things. I'm very sure of that. There we go. Avengers. Now, Avengers, unlike ECMs, can get overwhelmed. ECM tanks can't get overwhelmed. You can throw 1 billion rockets on it, it'll deflect or change the course or whatever of all 1 billion rockets. At least from my experience. Avengers only can shut down so many rockets, and then they'll just stop being effective. For example, it's good and it's quick, but I mean, you'll see if it does get there. Just totally overwhelmed. Can't handle it, and it deals all the damage that you're expecting it to the Avenger. Yeah, he definitely needs 2 more Avengers in order for this to work. But I'm happy, like I said, seeing some late game economy, but now there's no economy left. So oil and whatever for him, and that's it. And that gives ReVeNGe more than enough time to just pot shots at him all day. Black markets, I've seen 1, 2, 3, 3 for ReVeNGe. He's got a good amount of supply and everything too still. Let's see, let's see here. 1, 2... This guy's just losing his mind. Yep, one more volley and this thing's gone. Yep, kid's got to be really careful. His faster units, the Humvees, are going to be way quicker to the battle. The thing is, the Avengers are slower units. So without using something called formation move, this is going to be kind of iffy, kind of quick. Yep, see, look at this. He's just spread out all his units. This doesn't help Kid at all. Yeah, your Avengers, your support stuff is back here that you totally need. Gosh, evac quick. Yeah, now the problem is your Avengers are useless now. Avengers by themselves don't have a weapon. They're a support unit, so I mean, like, Avengers getting here aren't really going to be doing a whole lot of damage, if any. Now, if there's a drone attached, that's something different entirely. Now, you see that blue beam out of the Avengers? It helps the targeting for other units. Other units, I believe, have an increased fire rate against it. But, I mean, you see how 2-3 Avengers are really pulling the weight here. They're nullifying a ton of damage. Unless... I don't even know why there's just infantry there, but unless there's another push to this, I don't think Kid's got this battle. What really has to happen is 4 or 5 more Humvees, then he'll have something. But yeah, right now this quad is pretty uncontested. There you go. So much laser. Yep, those Avengers are expensive. You gotta get those out. Yep, not quite. Good attempt and good push from Kid. The whole problem, like I was saying, is that formation. You gotta use that formation move. And to make sure that all your units arrive at the same time. Alright, Kid is switching over to Air Force. That's gonna be really risky considering he just saw a ton of quads. I think this might be it for Kid. I'm guessing Kid's thinking Aurora bombers. Not only is that a really expensive proposition, but it's not going to be as effective as he hopes. Okay, he canceled it. He'll lose the dozer. Yeah, Kid's done. He's got no defenses. Alright, so it was laser and GLA...
You have been
demo.
defeated.
Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Come on, I know, game over. This tournament, in all honesty, has seemed a bit more relaxed, which is a good thing. Yeah, and you can see dollar for dollar, ReVeNGe was able to expand a bit more and really get the territory in. Yeah, it's been more relaxed, which is good. Sometimes they're a bit more high-strung. But yeah, it's been nice. This has been good. This has been a good tournament to host. Okay, so it was... Demo laser. And once Kid switches to demo, we can get this started. we go. Cool. So I'm hoping to see a bit more speed out of Kid. That's what's going to really work against ReVeNGe. I'm really hoping for something that's going to push a little bit harder out of him. There were 2 or 3 times I think I could say clearly that I felt Kid could have made some real damage against ReVeNGe. But the thing is, without having, like I said, formation move, whatever you want to call it, the thing is having stuff not in the right line and not showing up to the battlefield when it needed to, that's what kind of doomed him. Anyway, Kid going on right away. We're seeing the spy drone here from ReVeNGe, as is tradition. Sold his command center. There's that. We've not had a single match go all the way to the 3rd round. I know I performed terribly, but whatever. Win some, you lose some. Now this is an interesting tactic right here. I'm assuming the Chinooks coming out of here will go here. So he's not wasting time going up there and building it. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Anyway, barracks in a war factory, of course. Let's see what Kid is up to. Kid is starting to bunker down already. Couple of tunnel networks, expansion. Arms dealer, of course. Yep, okay, so it's the same thing. That's exactly what I was thinking. So now ReVeNGe will have this right here. And this isn't a bad deal. You don't have to build it right next to it because the goods actually take a little bit to process. So it's not a bad shake. And considering ReVeNGe's base is a little more compacted, this makes this a safer thing, considering he's not building any defenses. Alright, first strike is out. Kid is going to be very aware of the situation very quick. Yep, there we are. And demo bike. Huh, I thought that would have killed him? Huh, weird. Anyway, demo bikes as a demo general, good choice for Kid. And Kid is just going right for the coup de grace. No? Huh. I think this might be over already. If ReVeNGe has 1 or 2 Humvees to send, like, this is done already. Good move on Kid's behalf. Moving that quad to the back ensured that he had an answer for this. Yep. Close. And 1 more quad should handle it. Okay. So Kid is hunkering and bunkering down. That's 2 supply things for him. And this is a big problem right there. Yep, ReVeNGe just pretty much stack wiped his entire thing. So now Kid has a bit of a wall and he's got an early warning system, but the problem is there's still this Humvee dinking around in his base. Oof, that was close. What are we talking about for cash? Yeah. And we've already got a strat center going up for ReVeNGe. Again, the bigger thing is search and destroy. That's a really good go-to. That'll guarantee some better range. And strat center online.
Search and destroy.
And there we go, search and destroy. Ambulance is an excellent choice that'll keep the vehicles that are close to it and infantry auto-repaired. So it's a nice thing to have. It's got the same speed as the Humvees, I believe. So it's not really going to be dawdling too far behind, unlike the Avengers. Yep, and ReVeNGe knows exactly how to get around all the stuff. Kid's got an answer for it, but that's not going to be enough stuff. Oh, he also didn't repair the quad. Okay, now that ReVeNGe has spy drones on the... Yep, there we go. There's it for that. You could probably just do as much damage just running him over. But, nope, just outrange him. Again, search and destroy for the win. Now, the problem is if you leave your anti-air infantry or vehicles or whatever alone, they'll attack the drones first, which is annoying. It's like the most annoying thing ever. Like, drones should never even be targeted, in my opinion, because you waste a lot of cycles. You waste a lot of time with your infantry or your quads just attacking the drones and not the unit that has the drone on it, like this. See, they're dealing damage, they're going to kill a drone or two, and that counts as a unit lost, but really big deal? Like, seriously, like, big freaking deal. The more important thing is to take care of the unit. I'm not willing to count Kid out yet. Yeah, capping up some oil. This is going to be a tough micro battle right here. Yeah, see, the quad should be attacking the... Right there, the quad should be attacking the Humvees. Nope, they're just going to keep attacking the drones for whatever reason. Anyway, Kid is rebuilding. Another tunnel network. That's capped for Kid. This is still not capped for ReVeNGe. ReVeNGe has 2 plots that he's currently mining from. I keep saying mining. Harvesting. Kid now is down to... Well, he still has 2, but it's now 1 and some change. For Scorpions, if you're going to use them to go up against the Humvees, you absolutely need the Scorpion rocket upgrade. It fires rocket. Pretty solid range, but it's pretty much a guaranteed hit unless Avengers, really. Now, if Kid sets up a war factory or something down here and keeps the push on, this'll be a fight. This Humvee on the right is just bored with life. I don't wanna. Okay. Kid is sealing off this area. I'm gonna guess that's the plan. ReVeNGe still getting a really hearty push in there. Yep, sell the command center. Save you some bucks. Absolutely. Another assault here. Airport over here. Yep, and that's tearing it up. That's tearing it up fierce. Yeah, I'm pretty sure ReVeNGe has this one booked. Yep, that Humvee. That Humvee's ridiculous. For more balanced gameplay, I would only say, like, the Humvee can have 2 in it. Like, that would still make it a veritable rushing fighting machine, but having 5 in it is a bit obscene in my taste. Okay, that palace was placed pretty well. That's going to guard that up. Kid's doing some scouting. The only problem is he's kind of trapped on that little hill there. As I was. Why does this feel familiar? A10 strike, there you go. Probably Raptors. I don't think he's going to go Auroras. There's almost no need for that extra firepower. Okay, the palace completely shielded off the damage dealt to the oil derrick, which is good. And, yep, that was enough damage to take that down. And this is going to be a pretty quick cleanup for ReVeNGe. Oh, he's got to destroy that structure completely. Ah, Kid not giving up a fight. Nice to see. Nice to see. Okay, another little mini base up in here in the north. I'm sure it's going to get spotted fairly soon, considering United States is his enemy. Yeah, with the free scans and the scanning things, and yeah. Yeah, ReVeNGe knows what's up. Yep. Fair enough, that was a good match.
You have been defeated.
It's difficult as heck to get a solid foothold against that Humvee rush. It really is. You need units that are faster and more agile so you can catch up to it, but it can also deal the damage against vehicles and infantry. Most stuff at that early tech in the game just doesn't have the capability to do both that isn't like a fire-based artillery or whatever. So having to defend against that makes it difficult, makes it tough. Absolutely. But anyway, good match out of both these guys. ReVeNGe is really shining today. We've got a few more matches, but this actually puts him in the finals, I believe. I'll have to check the brackets real quick here. But yeah, that actually puts him as one of the contenders in the finals. So good work out of both these guys. Yeah, and just stay tuned. More to come.